I knew something was wrong the moment I realized the man behind me wasn't just following me. He was copying me. Step for step, breath for breath. This happened earlier this year, in February 2025, after I had moved into a small apartment on the outskirts of Portland for a new job. I didn't know the area well yet, but it seemed quiet enough. Suburban, older homes, a few corner stores, and long, winding streets that dimmed fast after sunset. I worked evening shifts at a diner. Most nights, I got off around 11. The walk home only took 15 minutes, and even though it was usually dark and cold, I convinced myself it was safe. I had walked it dozens of times without incident. That night was different. The air felt heavier than usual. Still, almost too quiet. Even the distant traffic sounded muted. I was halfway down Alder Street when I heard the first set of steps. Not mine, someone else's. I slowed down. The footsteps behind me slowed too. I sped up. They sped up. It wasn't subtle. It wasn't shy. It was deliberate and strangely rhythmic. I glanced over my shoulder. A tall man in a dark coat was walking behind me, maybe 20 feet back. His head was slightly tilted down, like he was watching his own shoes. I couldn't see his face, just the shape of him under the streetlight. Okay, I whispered to myself. Just stay calm. People walk at the same pace all the time. Coincidence, right? I tested it. I shifted my bag to my left shoulder. Behind me, I heard the man's bag, or something, shift as well. I moved my keys from my right hand to my left. A metallic jingle echoed behind me, perfectly synced. I took a sudden sharp right turn into a side street. He turned with me. Same angle, same speed, same timing. Now my heart was pounding so loud I could hear it in my ears. I wasn't just being followed. I was being mirrored. The next stretch of road had almost no lighting, but it led directly to my street. I didn't want him knowing where I lived, but I needed to find somewhere with people or at least visibility. I stopped walking altogether. The footsteps behind me stopped instantly. I turned around. He stood there, motionless, under the shadow of a leafless maple tree. His face was still hidden beneath the brim of a hat, but now he was angled slightly toward me, as if waiting to see what I would do. I took one step backward. He took one step forward. I felt my skin crawl. My throat went dry. I tried speaking, anything, but my voice wouldn't come out. Then the man lifted his hand slowly and traced a finger across his own face. I didn't understand what that meant, but something primal in me woke up, a survival instinct I had never felt before. I turned and ran, and so did he. I could hear him behind me, pounding the pavement hard, breath sinking to mine like he was trying to match it. Every time I gasped, I heard him gasp. Every time my shoes scraped the gravel, his echoed perfectly. I cut through yards I'd never dared go through before. I didn't care. I vaulted a fence, tripped, scraped my knee, kept going. Every time I looked back, he was there, tall, fast, relentless. I reached Maple Crossing, where the street finally opened into a small cluster of late-night shops. There were people there, lights, cars. I sprinted toward them, waving my arms like I was drowning. A couple at a bus stop saw me and stood up, alarmed. "Are you okay?" the woman called out. I turned around to point, but the man was gone. Just gone. No footsteps, no running figure, nothing. Like he had vanished the moment other people came into view. I reported it to the police. They took it seriously. Apparently, several similar reports have been filed in the area over the past few months. A man who didn't speak, who followed people home late at night, who mimicked their movements exactly. One officer said something that still bothers me. He's not trying to catch people. He's trying to be people. Predators like that study their victims. I moved apartments 2 weeks later. But sometimes when I walk home from the bus at dusk, I still test my steps, a sudden pause, a sudden shift, a change in rhythm. And every once in a while, I swear I hear someone matching me again. Step for step, breath for breath.